Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back for yet another video in another week. It is beautiful outside. Spring is finally here. I've been waiting, it seems like forever, for spring to come back. The winters here where I'm at are just dreadful. They're like 6 months long. They're nasty, cold, it's bitter. It sucks. I'm tired of it, or was tired of it. Now I'm loving these 60, 70, 80, even 80 degree days. If it could stay like 70s year round, that'd be perfect. So, what are we doing here in this video, you might ask? Good question. GrubEx. Something that every homeowner should be putting down, no matter where you live, no matter when your springs start. It's gonna be different, obviously, throughout the world, but this is definitely something that everyone should be putting down, whether as a preventative measure or as a curative measure. Now, when I say a curative measure, I mean if you're actively dealing with grubs, and you'll know that you're dealing with grubs when you have spots in your lawn that are turning yellow or turning white, and you go over and you kind of look in the area and you kind of start pulling up on grass, and the grass and the roots come up with it. What the grubs do is they get down inside of the dirt, and you can see even on the back of this bag, it'll show you kind of the life cycle of a grub and how they turn into beetles, and they go to the surface in the summertime to lay eggs, and then they go back down under the ground where the eggs hatch into grub worms in the spring, and it just starts all over again. So the best time to be applying this is going to be mid-spring to early summer. So for me, that's about mid-May to the beginning or to the middle of June. So right now, being June 4th, it's going to be the perfect time to be putting this GrubEx down. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, so like I said, preventative and curative. Preventative, every homeowner that wants to keep their lawn healthy and not have to use this as a curative should have this in their yearly regimen for their lawn. So we've got water, which is vital, obviously, to the growth of our turf. We got nutrients, as you can see, whether it's liquid or granular, in the form of fertilizer. And then we have specialty applications, stuff like soil conditioners or herbicides, fungicides, or stuff like this, the GrubEx. So let's dive right in. I'll show you how to get this applied, how much you should be putting down, but you'll know on your own how much you should be getting down because it'll tell you on the back of the bag. You should always be reading the bag for application rates. Doesn't matter what it is or how many times you've done it, because I've put this stuff down before, and there's so many different products that we use month to month that we might forget how much to put down, or maybe your spreader has changed since you got a new spreader since the last time you put this down. So always check the bag rate and make sure you're not under applying or over applying. So with that said, let's get this into the hopper of the spreader and get to spreading. All right, so the application rate is 2.87 pounds per 1,000 square feet of lawn. I'm just gonna round that up to 3 pounds because not all of it is gonna come out of the spreader. There's always gonna be some left over kind of in the bottom around the drop holes that doesn't always come out all the way. So I'm just gonna round that up to make it easy to 3 pounds. And you'll need a scale, whether it's a bathroom scale, kitchen scale, like a food scale. A scale is not a bad thing to have when you're applying these products. It's actually quite essential to doing this, because how else would you know how much 3 pounds is? So that's 1.10 So we'll get that put in the spreader. So I need 1 pound, 6 ounces more to create 3 pounds. Uh-oh. Look at that. Dun dun dun. Alright, so we got 1.666 pounds going back into the spreader with a grand total of 3 pounds. So we'll get that in the spreader and we'll get to spreading. Alright, so my spreader calls for the setting to be on 3.5 because it's really, really small, fine pearls, or preels, rather. So we'll get this set up and we'll get going.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.
5 to 10 minutes of your life could save you thousands of dollars in transplant repairs, putting more grass in, because the grubs killed it all. Like I said, it's not hard to do. It's just going to the store, picking some up, having Amazon ship it to your front door. Doesn't get much easier than that. Taking 5 minutes to weigh it out, throw it in your spreader, and boom, you're done. I mean, easy peasy, right? Thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It helps us out a lot, helps us reach a broader audience, but it also allows you to win $150 in free fertilizer. That's right, some really high grade, top end fertilizer for you, just for subscribing. So hit that subscribe button now, get yourself entered to win, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.